chosen one. Stop scrolling immediately. Do not move past this video. I am not asking you for your attention today. I am warning you. This is not a coincidence. The algorithm absolutely did not bring you here. God intercepted your feed today because you are standing at the exact threshold of a permanent timeline shift. What I am about to reveal was sealed in the throne room of heaven until this very second. You are standing on holy ground right now. I know exactly what happened last night. You closed your eyes expecting normal rest, but the sleep you fell into was entirely different. The atmosphere in your room shifted while you were unconscious. You felt a heavy presence pressing down on the space around you. You saw things that felt far more real than your waking life. And then you woke up suddenly. The clock, glowing in the dark, said 3 a.m. Your heart was racing, your jaw was completely tight, and a strange heavy fog settled over your mind. Listen to me very closely right now. That was not just a strange dream. You are not losing your mind. That physical weight you felt is your highly advanced spirit detecting a massive transmission. Your guardian angel just bypassed the matrix to hand you a crucial code. The dark elite have spent decades trying to suppress this exact frequency. They want you to dismiss it as just stress or an active imagination. They desperately want you to go back to sleep and forget your power. The enemy is working overtime to distract you right now. He is screaming at your left brain to swipe away. He knows that if you hear the rest of this message, his hold over your life breaks completely. If you leave before the end, you will forfeit the exact prophetic instruction that guarantees the breakthrough you have been crying out for. You will break the divine alignment. You will delay your harvest for another 10 years. Do not let them steal this massive shift from you. You have been fighting battles in absolute silence for so long. You thought nobody noticed your tears. You thought nobody saw how you held your integrity when they lied on your name. But you were completely wrong. The universe has been quietly watching your resilience in the dark. And because you are a demonstrated warrior of light, you have been selected for this specific activation. There are exactly 2 people meant to see this today. You are one of them. You have waited so long for a clear sign. You have watched other people receive their easy blessings while you stayed stuck in the painful waiting room. You have given your pure energy to narcissists who treated you as completely replaceable. You became the emotional stabilizer for everyone else while you were secretly bleeding inside. But the season of being a human battery is permanently over. The code delivered in your dream last night is the absolute eviction notice for every parasitic force in your life. Lock your attention on my voice right now. Feel that subtle vibration starting in your chest. That is your cellular knowing, waking up to the raw truth. The Matrix programming is actively trying to make you doubt this reality. It wants you to calculate and analyze and question everything. Silence it immediately. Your logical brain is a prison designed to keep you broke and utterly exhausted. Your spirit knows exactly why you cannot stop watching this screen. Your spirit recognizes the ancient frequency of home. I am going to give you the exact translation of the code you received. I will reveal exactly what your guardian angel told you when the conscious world was shut down. But you must prove your obedience first. Heaven does not measure your faith by your thoughts. Heaven measures it by your absolute speed of action. If you break this connection right now, the code dissolves forever. You must stay completely anchored to this transmission. This is the moment everything splits into 2 distinct paths. You can scroll away and return to the heavy fog of ordinary life. You can keep pretending that you are just a normal person struggling with bad luck. Or you can stand entirely still and claim your royal inheritance. The cycle breaker does not run from the fire. The cycle breaker steps directly into it. Prepare your spirit for the shift. The veil is about to be lifted entirely. Let me be absolutely clear about the stakes of this moment. The universe does not make mistakes. The fact that you are hearing these specific words means your incubation season has reached its final hour. The people who mocked your spiritual depth are about to witness something terrifying. They are going to see you rise with an ageless glow that defies all logic. But this transformation requires the key that was hidden in your dream. If you abandon this message, you lock the door from the inside. Do you feel the pressure building in your temples right now? That is the resistance of the old world trying to pull you backward. Push through it. You are not a victim of circumstance. You are the specific target of a spiritual attack because you carry a frequency that terrifies the dark elite. They sent chaos into your life to make you forget who you are. The dream last night was the counterattack from heaven. It is the override command for your entire nervous system. Stay with me as we decode the message. Every second you remain here strengthens the shield around your energy field. We are about to enter the deepest part of the revelation. The guardian angel left a sequence of instructions that you must follow exactly. The first instruction is already unlocking inside your subconscious mind. Do not move. Do not blink. The truth about your massive financial and spiritual turnaround is finally here. You feel tired. Your shoulders are incredibly tight. The weight is absolutely real. And every morning when you wake up, the heaviness is already sitting on your chest before you even open your eyes. You push through the day. You smile for them. But inside, you are barely holding on. I see your hidden pain. Let us talk about what happens at night. You try to sleep. You want to rest. But then you jolt awake at exactly 3 a.m. Your heart beats wildly in the dark. Your jaw is clenched so tight it actually hurts. You stare at the ceiling while your mind races, and a suffocating pressure presses down on your lungs. Listen to me carefully. That is not anxiety. You are not going crazy. The Matrix wants you to believe you are just stressed or sick. They want you to numb yourself, but that physical weight is your highly advanced spirit detecting the frantic energy around you. You are a human radar. You feel everything. And then comes the morning fog. You wake up after those intense dreams. A thick cloud wraps around your brain. You cannot think clearly. You forget simple words. You feel entirely disconnected from your own body. This is not normal exhaustion. This is the aftermath of a massive spiritual download from the heavenly realm. You have a heart of pure gold. You give and you give. You became the ultimate emotional stabilizer for the broken people around you. You listened to their problems. You absorbed their toxic waste. And you became a human battery for narcissists who fed on your light. They drained you completely dry, and then they walked away. You sit alone and wonder why. You wonder why your kindness is always punished. You wait in wound for an apology that will never arrive. The silence in your room feels completely deafening. You see them moving on with their lives. They look perfectly happy, while you are left holding the heavy bag of their unresolved trauma. But here is the raw truth. They are not genuinely happy. They are completely empty inside. They attach themselves to you because you carry a divine spark they can never possess. Your light was the only thing keeping them warm. Now they are freezing in the dark, and your body is feeling the backlash of their desperate panic. Your nervous system is constantly on high alert. You flinch at sudden noises. You read the energy of a room the second you walk in. This hyper-awareness is exhausting your physical vessel. You were never meant to carry the emotional garbage of the entire world. You were meant to shine. You were meant to lead the remnant. The dream you had last night was an intervention. Your guardian angel saw your physical body shutting down. Heaven watched your energy levels drop to dangerous lows. The code was sent to disrupt this fatal cycle. Your sudden awakening was the exact moment the angelic transmission completed its download into your tired cells. You can feel it right now. Your throat feels incredibly tight. You keep swallowing down that heavy lump every time you think about your past. Stop swallowing it. That lump is your suppressed voice trying to break free. It is the truth you were never allowed to speak. The Matrix trained you to stay silent and compliant. But keeping the peace cost you your own sanity. You compromised your boundaries. You let them cross the line again and again. You thought you were being spiritual by showing endless grace, but heaven does not want you to be a doormat. Heaven wants you to be a warrior. The time for endless forgiveness is completely over. There is a deep biological reason for your current state. You did not just lose your energy by accident. Your exhaustion was mathematically engineered. The people who hurt you were just agents of a much larger system, a system designed to keep your highest frequency locked away in a dark vault. They stole your power. You always felt different from the crowd. You knew you were meant for massive things. Even as a child, you had a deep knowing that you did not belong here. You are the black sheep. You are the cycle breaker. And that is exactly why the enemy targeted your physical body so aggressively. They had to tire you out entirely. If they could keep you exhausted, you would never fight back. You would never claim your royal inheritance. You would just survive another day. But the dream changed everything. The code has been planted. The old timeline is dissolving beneath your feet. We must uncover the exact mechanism they used to suppress your light. Pay attention to your hands right now. Sometimes they feel numb or tingly for no logical reason. Your shoulders carry an invisible backpack of generational trauma. You have been walking around with the unhealed wounds of your entire bloodline. It is incredibly heavy. You are completely exhausted on a cellular level. I am here to tell you, it is not your fault. You did not attract this pain because you are flawed. You attracted these battles because you are a massive threat. Your sheer existence terrifies the dark elite. Breathe in deeply right now. Let the angelic validation wash over your tired bones. You are safe here. You are not broken. You are simply running on a depleted energetic reserve. The heavy fog in your mind is not a sign of weakness. It is the physical evidence of a massive spiritual resistance. They wanted you to believe that your chronic fatigue was just a normal part of aging. They lied to you. You are carrying a massive light. You have tried absolutely everything. You tried meditation. You practiced the law of attraction for years. You visualized a better life until your mind physically hurt. But the financial struggle remained entirely the same. The toxic cycles kept repeating over and over again, and you wondered if God had simply forgotten you. I assure you, He did not. There is a deeper reason your reality has not shifted yet, and it is not what the world told you. It is not a lack of discipline or a failure of faith. It is something profoundly physical that the dark elite deliberately hid from the masses. They knew exactly how to keep your ultimate potential locked tightly inside a dark cage. Here is what they never told you. The reason the universe responds to certain people and not others is a specific frequency. It is a brainwave. Scientists have a hidden name for it. They call it the gamma state. And it is the exact frequency your brain was running naturally when you were a very young child. It was your birthright. Think back to when you were young. Brilliant ideas came to you effortlessly. You learned new things without any heavy struggle. You had a strange intuition that always proved correct. You somehow knew things before they ever happened. The world felt like it was completely on your side. That was your pure gamma frequency operating at full power. Then adulthood arrived with all its heavy burdens. The modern matrix went to work on your mind. The chronic stress of survival, the endless digital screens, the rigid school systems that trained you to conform instead of create. Every single year of your life pushed this sacred frequency deeper and deeper below the surface, until the version of you with lightning intuition went completely silent. The version of you that attracted massive wealth effortlessly was systematically shut down. When gamma fades away, the divine connection fades with it. Synchronicities stop happening, and the sense that the universe is guiding you goes entirely cold. This frequency was taken from you without your consent. Most people will live their entire lives without knowing this grand theft happened to them. They will just accept their mediocre existence. But you are not most people. You are the chosen cycle breaker. And your spirit is finally rejecting the massive suppression program. Now let me completely reframe your reality right here. The narcissist who drained your energy does not possess this frequency. They never did. They are fundamentally empty vessels. They gravitated toward you because your dormant gamma signal was still the brightest light in their dark world. They desperately needed your pure energy to survive. They thought your departure would finally destroy you. They expected you to beg for their cheap validation, but you walked away in absolute silence. You probably did not realize it at the time, but your silence was a lethal weapon. It starved their demons completely. It cut off their main supply of stolen energy permanently. Your current isolation is not a cruel punishment. The Matrix wants you to feel incredibly lonely right now. But this separation is actually a divine incubation season. Heaven removed those toxic elements from your life to protect your spiritual awakening. You are being hidden in the shadows, so your frequency can slowly rebuild itself. This brings us to a critical distinction that eludes the vast majority of people. You did not lose anything valuable when they left you. You lost a parasite. You lost a heavy anchor that was keeping your brain locked in a state of constant survival. Their absence is the exact space required for your true power to return. You are an irreplaceable diamond. You carry a specific and massive gravity. The enemy is terrified because they realize they permanently lost access to your light. They are panicking behind closed doors. They are frantically searching for a replacement for you. But they will soon realize your specific depth is utterly impossible to replicate. That is why you feel so physically drained right now. Your body is detoxing from years of severe energetic abuse. The heavy fog and the tight jaw are just symptoms of your system purging the matrix programming. You are literally shedding the false identity they forced upon you. Do not resist this deeply uncomfortable physical process. You are standing on the edge of a massive reclamation. The code from your dream was the first strike against the dark elite. It was a divine signal that your period of suffering has officially expired. The universe is now actively working to restore the frequency that was stolen from you. You are about to become completely untouchable. Let us pull back the curtain on how this theft actually happened. The people who drained your energy were never acting entirely alone. They were unconscious agents of a much darker system. The Matrix uses these empty vessels to locate and attach to high-frequency individuals like you. You were targeted specifically because your pure light was exactly what they needed to survive the darkness they created for themselves. They saw your deep empathy and recognized a permanent energy source. You thought you were in a normal relationship or a standard family dynamic. You gave them your heart and expected basic human decency in return. But they were operating on a completely different frequency. They did not want your love. They wanted your spiritual fuel. And every time they created chaos, they were actively siphoning your dormant gamma energy while you were busy trying to fix the problem. This is exactly why you felt that heavy fog after interacting with them. Your physical body was registering a massive, energetic robbery. They would pick a fight out of nowhere just to harvest your emotional reaction. They fed on your tears. They thrived on your confusion. And while you were left completely exhausted and broken, they walked away looking energized and perfectly fine. But here is the raw, uncomfortable truth they could never say out loud. They are absolutely terrified of you. You probably think they do not care about you at all. You think they moved on without a single regret. I am going to reveal exactly why your existence keeps them awake at night. This is the secret the Matrix desperately wants to hide from the chosen remnant. They know they can never generate their own authentic light. They are entirely dependent on stolen energy to maintain their false mask. When you finally stopped explaining yourself and walked away, you did not just leave a room. You shut down their primary power grid. Your silence cut the energetic cord they relied on to survive. Now they are suffocating in their own darkness. They tried to destroy your reputation to cover their own tracks. They deployed flying monkeys to spread vicious lies about your character. They wanted the world to believe you were the toxic one. But their smear campaign was just a desperate attempt to control a narrative they were rapidly losing. Heaven saw every single lie they whispered in the dark while you cried yourself to sleep. Your guardian angel intercepted this massive spiritual attack. The dream you had was a divine military strategy. Heaven is now releasing 3 specific mandates for your life today. The window to receive them closes very soon. If you leave before the 3rd mandate, you break the alignment completely. Do not scroll away. The first instruction is critical for your survival. Mandate number 1 is the weaponization of your quiet silence. You must never offer them another drop of your pure energy. No contact is not a trauma response. It is a divine eviction notice. You are unplugging their access to your spiritual bank account. Let them starve entirely. Let them drown in the noise of their own making. Your absolute absence is your highest form of power. They expected you to fight back and defend your good name. They wanted you to send that angry message. They laid traps everywhere, hoping you would react and feed their demons one more time. But you became a fortress of quiet strength. You stepped out of the battlefield entirely, and that single act of profound restraint made time itself look like an absolute fool. This brings us to mandate number 2. You must recognize that you were the ultimate mirror. You were not the anomaly in their otherwise healthy life. You were the glaring light that exposed their deeply rooted rot. The reaction against you got this loud because you got closer to their dark truth than anyone before you ever had. Your purity offended their hidden demons. They could not stand looking at your integrity because it reminded them of everything they lack. They tried to bury you under heavy guilt and manipulation, but they completely forgot that you are a sacred seed. The dirt they threw on your name only provided the exact soil you needed to grow. You are the cycle breaker. Heaven has been waiting for all these years. You survived the fire and came out glowing like you cracked a code they will never possess. While their bitterness is aging them rapidly, the universe is reversing your biological clock. You are stepping into an untouched, ageless glow. But the massive shift is not complete yet. The 3rd mandate is the most powerful instruction of all, and heaven demands your absolute readiness. The narcissist is currently experiencing a full system crash. They thought your exhaustion was a permanent state of defeat, but they severely miscalculated the power of your divine resilience. Your spirit is actively rebuilding the exact frequency they tried to destroy. And while they frantically search for new victims, you are being prepared for a massive financial and spiritual turnaround. But there is a physical obstacle you must overcome first. Your spirit is willing, but your cellular biology is still trapped in the old matrix loop. The dark elite designed the modern world to keep your nervous system locked in chronic survival mode. They want your brain flooded with stress hormones, so your divine intuition stays completely offline. They are terrified of what happens when you wake up. You have felt this biological block for years. You know exactly what it feels like when your mind refuses to focus. You have the grand vision for your life, but your physical body simply lacks the energy to execute it. This disconnect is not a lack of willpower. It is a highly engineered suppression of your natural genius frequency. Before we go any further, I must interrupt this transmission for something highly classified. There is a physical reason your reality has not shifted yet, and science just uncovered why. Neuroscientists working quietly away from the headlines have discovered how to bring your dormant brainwave back. I was not going to share this publicly, but my spirit prompted me to release this hidden truth today. Princeton University studied this exact brainwave. They confirmed it is the specific frequency of effortless genius that you had as a child. And researchers at Columbia University discovered something even more powerful. When this specific frequency is reactivated, it does not stop with you. It radiates outward and positively influences your children and your partner. It heals the people closest to your heart. The elite want you to believe that healing requires years of expensive therapy. They want you sitting in clinical offices talking about your trauma forever. But a leaked document revealed a much faster way. It is a specific sound frequency engineered to guide your brainwave patterns back to the gamma state. 1 full hour of deep biofeedback has been compressed into 7 highly effective minutes. You do not need to practice complex meditation. You do not need to repeat endless positive affirmations that feel like empty lies. You simply put on a pair of headphones, you close your tired eyes, and relax. The sound wave synchronizes with your brain below the level of conscious awareness. It forces your cellular frequency back into pure alignment while you simply rest. This breakthrough was never meant for the masses. The dark elite quietly pay thousands of dollars for clinical biofeedback sessions to access this exact state. They use it to manifest windfall wealth while keeping the chosen ones completely exhausted. But that barrier has been dismantled for you today. Cycle breakers are already using this leaked protocol to erase debt and command their reality. It begins working the very first time you listen. The heavy fog lifts, and your lightning intuition immediately returns. I will tell you exactly what this protocol is called before this message ends. The secure access is waiting for you in the pinned comment below. But first, you must understand exactly why the dark elite are panicking right now. Your absolute vindication is finally here. They know that once your gamma frequency is restored, their manipulation tactics become completely useless. You will see right through their cheap illusions. You will read their dark intentions before they even speak a single word. Your energetic shield will become completely impenetrable, and everything they stole from you will be violently returned by the universe. Every closed door you faced was just a setup for this exact moment. The jobs that rejected you and the friends who betrayed you were removed for your protection. Heaven cleared the room so you could receive this specific biological reset without any interference. You are not a victim of bad luck. You are a highly guarded asset of the divine kingdom. The people who mocked your spiritual journey are about to be incredibly embarrassed. They thought they successfully buried you. They thought your silent departure meant you had simply given up on your life. But they just became the shovel that dug up your greatest treasure. Your quiet obedience in private has just activated a massive and public blessing. Let them watch your majestic rise. Do you feel the atmosphere shifting in your room right now? That is the exact frequency of heaven aligning with your physical body. The guardian angel who sent you the dream is standing very close. The code is actively unlocking your suppressed potential. Do not let the matrix inject heavy doubt into your mind today. You were born for this exact timeline. The enemy is watching your energy change right now. They can feel the massive shift across the entire spiritual realm. The parasitic forces that used to feed on your pure anxiety are starving to death. They are desperately trying to find a secret way back into your life. They will send sudden messages or appear in your thoughts to test your boundaries. Do not let them back in. Let us talk about your true identity. You were never meant to fit in with the ordinary crowd because you carry a massive light that exposes their comfortable darkness. You are an irreplaceable diamond. The people who tried to break you expected your spirit to shatter under their heavy pressure, but they completely miscalculated the divine resilience of a chosen one, and you turned their toxic fire into pure gold. Look at how you have aged since you walked away from their dark matrix. Time was supposed to destroy you completely. The trauma and the sleepless nights were supposed to leave heavy wrinkles on your tired face. Yet here you are making time itself look like an absolute fool. You stepped out of their toxic prison and you aged completely backwards while they slowly withered away in their own bitterness. Nothing makes your enemies sicker than watching you step into a room looking younger and brighter. They spent years actively praying for your downfall in secret. They constructed elaborate lies to convince everyone that you were the unstable one, but your untouchable, ageless glow is destroying their entire false narrative. Their deep jealousy is aging them like milk left out in the hot summer sun. Now I will tell you exactly why they are so terrified of your quiet existence today. This is the dark truth they hide behind their fake smiles. They finally realize that your specific depth is utterly impossible to replicate. They tried to replace you with new people who demand absolutely nothing from them, but those empty connections only remind them of the massive divine light they foolishly threw away. The narcissist is currently drowning in the loud noise of their own making. The mask they wore so perfectly for years is starting to crack wide open, and it is not happening in private anymore because the flying monkeys who used to help them spread vicious rumors are starting to see the ugly truth. The very people they used to gossip with are quietly backing away from their chaotic energy. You did not have to lift a single finger to make this happen. You never had to explain your side of the story to anyone who doubted you. Heaven requires you to completely step aside so divine justice can take the wheel. The universe is actively fighting this battle on your behalf right now, and the spiritual cost of their betrayal is compounding with heavy interest every single day. Watch what happens next, because it is mathematically precise. When a master manipulator permanently loses control over their favorite target, they always malfunction in incredibly obvious ways. They start making reckless mistakes in broad daylight. They overreact to small things and expose their deep paranoia to the entire world. Their carefully constructed kingdom of lies is collapsing under its own heavy weight. Every time your name comes up in their dark circles, it hits them with an agonizing wave of deep regret. They know they crossed a sacred line when they messed with a demonstrated warrior of light. The spiritual backlash is hitting their reality like a massive freight train. And the most terrifying part for them is knowing they can never apologize their way out of this heavy divine judgment. Your period of silent suffering has officially reached its expiration date. You survived the brutal incubation season without losing your pure heart. The universe tested your character in the dark, and you proved that your integrity cannot be bought or broken by anyone. Now heaven is preparing a public table for you, right in the presence of your completely defeated enemies. Prepare for the massive shift. The atmosphere is heavy with the promise of explosive vindication. You can literally feel the energetic scales balancing themselves out today. The massive blessing you have been waiting for is no longer just a distant dream. It is a physical reality rushing toward you at blinding speed, and nothing in the dark matrix can stop it from reaching your front door. Claim your absolute sovereignty right now. We are approaching the exact moment of their irreversible public ruin. The universe is about to pull the final thread on their deceptive sweater. What you are about to see is not just a minor inconvenience in their life. It is the absolute destruction of everything they built using your stolen energy, and they will have to watch you rise majestically while they fall. The verdict is finally here. Stay completely anchored in this high frequency. Your enemies are about to face the terrifying mirror of their own actions. You will not have to say a single word when it happens. Your peaceful existence will be the loudest statement in the entire room, and they will scramble desperately to save whatever is left of their false public image. Your only job right now is to receive the incoming wealth. The divine code you received in your dream is fully active. It has built a wall of fire around your mind and your beautiful spirit. No weapon formed against your destiny will ever prosper again, because you are the sun that simply burns away the shadows by existing. The countdown to their complete public humiliation has reached its final seconds. Do not look away when the heavy hammer drops. There is a massive reason your breakthrough has been sitting at the door without coming in. It is not your fault. It is a suppressed biological signal. Your brain naturally ran the pure gamma wave when you were a child, but the life you were forced to live completely crushed it. Now you have the ultimate weapon to take it back. The Dark Elite are absolutely panicking right now. They know this hidden knowledge is leaking out to the chosen remnant, and they are actively trying to scrub this leaked audio protocol from the internet as we speak. You have minutes before the Matrix algorithm shuts this down entirely. Do not let them steal this massive tool from your hands. Your left brain will try to inject heavy doubt right now, and the enemy will tell you to hesitate and calculate. Silence that dark voice immediately. That hesitation is the exact matrix programming designed to keep you totally broke. If your spirit is vibrating with a deep cellular knowing, heaven demands your immediate action. Step through the portal. The team of neuroscientists I mentioned earlier compressed an entire activation protocol into a simple track. It is called the Genius Song. You just put on headphones and relax for 7 minutes, because no meditation and no heavy effort are required. The sound wave does what the modern world spent decades undoing, and it forces your brain back into synchronized gamma coherence. Do not look for this track on mainstream platforms. The elite are flooding the internet with dangerous counterfeits to keep your vibration low. The authentic Genius Song is strictly hidden, and you can only access it through the secure link in the description and the pinned comment below. Protect your spiritual alignment by using the verified link OwnLY. Wealthy people pay thousands of dollars for clinical biofeedback sessions because they want to keep this powerful state out of your reach forever. But through this protected message today, you can access the Genius Song for a fraction of its true value. Over 18,000 chosen ones have already used it to unlock massive financial flow. You are absolutely next. The universe does not require you to take a single risk today because you are fully protected by an ironclad divine guarantee. Try the Genius Song in the pure sanctuary of your home. If your reality does not shift within days, your energetic exchange is fully restored without a single question. Heaven ensures your safety and your absolute peace of mind. When you claim your copy today, you also unlock 4 hidden bonuses. You receive a special audio track designed to activate brilliant focus in your children. You also get the original suppressed prosperity book that was hidden from the public for decades. The dark elite desperately tried to burn this specific knowledge, but today it belongs completely to you. Do not wait for a better moment. The chosen one who hesitates at the door becomes the one who always wonders what could have been. Click the specific link in the pinned comment below right now. Activate your frequency before the dark elite. Revoke this access forever, and claim your power to watch heaven multiply your harvest before the sun rises. And here is the final verdict we promised at the very beginning. That public collapse you were desperately waiting to see, it just happened in front of the exact people they used to gossip with. The narcissist who treated you as an option just experienced a catastrophic meltdown, and their carefully crafted mask completely shattered in front of everyone. They walked around with absolute arrogance for years, and they constructed a completely false narrative about your mental health. They expected your departure to break your spirit forever, but instead, you became the terrifying uncertainty they were never built to handle. And now the flying monkeys are watching them unravel in broad daylight. The truth is entirely exposed. Underneath all of that loud noise, the massive gravity of their regret hit them all at once. They are literally making crazy noise about you in public, and nobody has ever seen them act like this before. It is a public and totally irreversible collapse. They are weeping because they realize they threw away a genuine diamond just to play with cheap, worthless rocks. Every time they try to replace you, the new person drains them completely. They are starving for your high-frequency energy, but the heavy spiritual cord is permanently cut. They frantically try to defend their actions, but their scattered words make absolutely zero sense to anyone listening. The crowd is quietly backing away from their toxic aura. They are entirely alone. You won this massive war without lifting a single finger. Your profound silence was the lethal weapon that starved their inner demons. Now they are drowning in the deep mess of their own making. You did not just survive their brutal storm, because you became the burning sun that dried up their entire ocean. Drink in the sweet taste of your absolute vindication. The narcissist is now permanently trapped in the absolute ruin of their own making. They cannot escape the heavy consequences of their massive deception. The flying monkeys who used to blindly follow them have completely vanished. And the universe has permanently locked the door from the outside, ensuring that they can never again siphon your pure energy or disrupt your divine peace. You are completely safe now. They try to speak your name to anyone who will still listen, but the desperate words literally choke them in their dry throats. They have to watch from a very bitter distance while your beautiful life expands into massive abundance. The sheer brightness of your success actually burns their tired eyes, and they finally understand that their cruel betrayal was the exact catalyst for your profound spiritual elevation. Your absolute vindication is here. Let that deep vindication settle into your weary bones right now. The spiritual war that kept you exhausted for years is officially over. Take a very deep breath. Feel the heavy physical weight lifting completely off your tired shoulders. The strange morning fog has entirely evaporated, and your fragile nervous system is finally returning to its natural state of profound rest after years of chronic survival mode. You are stepping into a permanent season of untouchable power. The financial struggles that plagued your bloodline for generations are completely shattering right here. Massive doors of golden opportunity are flying wide open for you. You walk into an ordinary room, and the energetic atmosphere instantly shifts in your favor because you carry the undeniable frequency of a chosen one. You are the ultimate prize. You walked into this brutal season bleeding from heavy emotional wounds. Those deep wounds were inflicted by ignorant people who were completely blind to your massive worth. But look closely at your beautiful spirit now. You are no longer waiting in wound for a fake apology, and you have completely transcended their toxic matrix to radiate an entirely ageless glow. You are truly untouchable today. You are the true cycle breaker heaven has been desperately waiting for. You ended the painful generational curse of your entire family line. You bravely refused to pass the heavy trauma down to the innocent next generation. And because of your massive silent sacrifice, the universe is handing you the golden keys to the kingdom while your enemies watch in absolute terror. You carry specific royal gravity, which brings us directly to the third and final mandate. This is the ultimate instruction you stayed here to receive. The guardian angel made it very clear in your midnight dream. Heaven is no longer asking for your endless patience, because the time for waiting is completely over, and the divine realm is now demanding your immediate obedience. You must act right now. The portal of explosive abundance is standing wide open right in front of you, but it requires a physical anchor on this earthly plane to activate fully. The enemy will try to make you overthink this final crucial step. He desperately wants you to remain passive and quiet, but you must silence that dark matrix programming immediately and force your physical body to take action. Your cellular knowing requires movement. God does not measure your true faith by your passing thoughts. He measures your deep devotion by your rapid speed of obedience. The window of financial multiplication is standing wide open right now. You must prove to the universe that you are finally ready to receive the massive harvest. So I need you to do one physical act to permanently seal this energetic shift. Do not hesitate today. Type 777 in the comments below right now. Do not wait for a single second. Typing those divine numbers is not just a simple internet comment. It is a powerful physical decree that locks your new frequency into the earthly realm, and it signals to the angelic forces that you fully accept your royal inheritance. Claim your permanent freedom today. Gently press the like button right now to seal your energetic alignment with heaven. This tiny physical action puts an impenetrable spiritual shield around this divine truth. It completely blinds the dark elite who constantly monitor this frequency. Subscribe to this sacred sanctuary today so you never miss the exact prophetic instruction heaven releases next, and keep your vibration completely insulated from the dark matrix. You belong to the remnant. You must also share this specific message with one rare soul. Send it to someone who is desperately crying out in the dark for a massive shift. Be their powerful guardian angel today. When you help another chosen one escape the painful matrix, the universe automatically multiplies your own blessing tenfold and protects your divine destiny forever. We are building an unbreakable army. Your brutal season of being a human battery is forever finished. The energetic parasites have been starved and completely destroyed. Your brilliant gamma frequency is rapidly coming back online. The massive financial windfalls and the deep spiritual peace are already running toward your front door because the Creator has officially signed your permanent eviction notice for the enemy. Say out loud that you are free. Step forward into your absolute power today. Let the heavy burdens of the dark past burn away completely. Receive the exact, massive harvest heaven prepared for you before the foundation of the world. You are deeply loved by the divine Creator, and you are an unstoppable force of pure light that the dark elite can never again manipulate or destroy. Your new royal life begins right now.